Today we're answering common questions about hanging internal doors. How easy would it be for a homeowner to hang a door? It's pretty straightforward. Depends on your frames really. There's no reason why you can't give it a go. There's nothing that can go wrong. But if you're not confident, you haven't got the confidence to attempt it, then always involve a trade. What are the different types of interior doors? You can get the standard doors, lightweight doors, which are just like got a cardboard honeycomb into the lightweight. Then you've got your solid core doors, which are just like a chipboard door with like an oak veneer finish on them. And then obviously you got your fire doors, which you generally put on like kitchen doors and places like that. The standard doors, like I mentioned, with the cardboard innards, they can range from anything from £25 up to about £70. The solid core doors, they can range anything from £120 as far as high as the finish that you want, the quality of the finish that you want. Fire doors, again, it all depends on whether it's a half-hour fire door, an hour fire door. They can range anything from £90 plus. It depends on your budget. It's basically aesthetics, like you say. It's quality of the door, how you're doing your interior to go with the rest of your room. The more expensive because there's better quality. You're going from just a hollow core door to a solid core door, where you're going to get more use and a longer lifespan out of a solid core door than you will do on the hollow, because obviously they can be easily damaged. It all depends on personal choice. Picking the style of doors. Generally it's up to the homeowner, but obviously we do help them out and give them some advice. Sometimes we have catalogues that we can give them to look through and pick doors that they're designed. Again, it's just completely customer's choice. We can't force a style on the customer if it's not what they're looking for, so it is generally down to the customer. Not for interior door wise, no, because there's such a vast array of doors. There's no difference to the doors that I get to another carpenter up the road. It's just one of those things. Everybody's got access to the same style of doors, unless it's a bespoke door, not for interior door wise anyway. You should have the door swinging away from the light switch. So obviously you enter a room, you should have the light switch. Rule of thumb is you should always have them opening against the wall rather than into a room. You've got your door closing to a wall, you're not losing any space, but if you have it opening into a room, you can't really have anything behind the door. You're losing that extra space, if that makes sense. But obviously if you open it against the door, against the wall's already there, so you're not really losing space. The way we fit them ourselves, we always have them swinging away from the light switch, so you've got easy access rather than going into a dark room, close the door, leave around to switch the light on. The different locks you can get on interior doors. You just got your general latch, which would be for your standard like living room doors, bedroom doors. Some people have locks on for understairs cupboards and things like that, just to generally keep kids out, sort of thing. It all depends on the style of handle. Like we've got here, we've got the rose circle. Sometimes you can get them where they've got the push button there. So you push it in, it locks the door, and then to unlock it, you turn the handle and it releases the lock. If you're going off an old frame, generally, the age of a building, you'll never get a straight door frame. So obviously you've got to go with what's there existing. You could have bow in the one side of the door, so your door curves as such, the frame curves. If you're putting a new frame in, technically you should have a straight door where you don't have to cut it, you don't have to adjust it, that's just straight in. But you're going with existing doors, you've got a hell of a lot of issues. You could have a head that's not perfectly level, so you have to shape the door to the outer square frame as such. Go-to shop for interior house doors. Howden's, Selco, places like that, which all supply quality doors. We can get them cheaper than you can off the shelf from a general DIY store, and sometimes they are better quality. If a customer wants to obviously select and pick them themselves, we'd say obviously your general big sheds, like your B&Qs, your Wickses. We could go to B&Q and say say for example that door and pay £80 for it, and we could go to a trade counter down the road and get it for £30, £35. Better quality doors are going to be more expensive, but they do last longer. So quality of the wood, better materials using the more expensive doors. There's no general maintenance really on the doors, obviously it just prevents just slamming them as such. Obviously the latches go the straightforward to change, is take the handles away, put a new latch in, which you can get basically anywhere, any hardware store, DIY store, anywhere like that. And obviously keeping them painted. You can't prevent wood rot. If you have wood rot in your house, if it wants to be in that door, it'll be in the door. There's nothing really you can do to prevent it. If you get wood rot, generally you want it out your house. If it does go to the door, yeah, just get the door replaced. Because by the time the wood rot's gone, there'll be nothing left of the door anyway, so it's basically just turns into powder.